What do you say to her? Do you remember you say some words to him when you stop him before the knockout?
Você falou alguma coisa com ele?
Não, eu não vi ele depois, não. Não. Só parei, só ele e continuei.
He said no, he didn't say anything. He just stopped him.
No words.
Mas o que você pensou?
Cara, eu...
I asked him, what are you thinking, you know? Because he didn't say anything.
Pô, tava focado, né? Eu tinha...
If you don't have $1 million yet, you're living a much lesser life than what could be easily available to you with the right guidance. My head coach has freed up a few spots in his calendar to hold one-on-one strategy calls with the highest quality applicants. If you're doing well already and you're looking to accelerate your momentum and do even better, click the link in the description now and apply for your strategy session. More at the end of this video.
Today I have the joy of talking with the homie Glover Teixeira and Alex Pereira. Glover has been a friend for some time. He's one of my most important coaches. He helped me so much with MMA. We helped each other with a lot of things in life. And his protege and the current UFC champion, Alex Pereira, has done amazing things. Five-time champion, beat 5 champions the last less than 2 years. Beat 5 champions, has done amazing. Just had a stellar performance at UFC 300. I think one of the best knockouts in history. And thank you very much for being here with me today, both of you. How important is it to have a mentor to help you to go from elite kickboxing and then now broader skills MMA? How important to have a mentor to help you accomplish so much that you've accomplished the past couple of years?
Bom, o Glover sabe.
He say, I know a little bit of his story, for a while there, for the last 5 years of his career in kickboxing, he was like planning his own training and going his own in kickboxing. But he formed his own team. But when he come over here, he saw the experience that I have and I could help him. It's very important to have somebody, like Glover, like me, in his corner to have him accomplish what he's accomplished. So he stayed and he said, I'm gonna listen and I know I can do good.
Yeah, I had in my life so many troubles as a child from not good teachers, not good mentors, or lack of parents to help, with a lot of things. And something that changed my life so much is to have, good teachers, good coaches, good mentors. And you and I have trained so much, I want to earn my spot. I want to do well and always be, learning, improving. I think is very important. I tell the story from this painting here is Aristotle and Plato are in the background, these two main characters. And the history of those men, Socrates was the mentor of Plato, and Plato was the mentor of Aristotle, and Aristotle was the mentor of Alexander the Great. And Alexander went and conquered everything. And I think there's an analogy here where Chuck Liddell was a mentor to you. There's somebody that helped you with your MMA career, and then Chuck was champion, you've been champion, Alex champion. I think that mentorship is the most important thing in the world, to learn from somebody who did the things that you want to do.
Não só nos treinamentos, né? Pô, quando eu vim para os Estados Unidos morar aqui, trazer a minha família, meus 2 filhos, né? Eu acho que além da...
So I come to you and we start training together, and not just in training, but in life in general. As myself, I'm an older guy and I have more experience than him, a lot of stuff, especially when he moved to Connecticut. I know what you do a little bit, and I keep telling him, and he says how important it is we talk a lot, and he take the advices, and he knows that I'm saying the right thing. And the fact too, Derek, now I'm gonna add this, is like the importance, this is not his word, but I'm gonna translate for him. The importance of this too is the people that I'm surround myself with, like yourself. And then when he start making big money now, and I'm telling him about the investments, because I tell him, Derek used to tell me this guy tell me this, take it easy. And he's a visualizer, he listens and he knows where I am. Like when I say to him about investment, he knows where I come from. He knows I'm not an investor guy, but I know because you tell me the good stuff, you know, and I tell him about you or other guys, and he listen and he stop and he keep learning, you know.
Com certeza, igual sempre quando aparece alguma coisa, eu falo, não, vê com o Glover. O que o Glover falar, pô, tá tudo certo.
Yeah, he say sometimes, like, some things come for him to buy or some things, say, I'm gonna see with Glover and see what he thinks. And then I'll probably be calling you to ask, you know. Aí eu ligo pra ele pra perguntar.
Entrepreneurship, investment is like fighting. There's no quick money. There's no quick results. There's a lot of training and doing those little things, those boring things again, you know, repeating those little things that no one wants to do this work. They just want the result.
Yeah.
And you have to do all these little boring things by yourself to understand deeply, to have the right instincts, to have the right knowledge. And then someday in the future, you know, big things happen. And then there's, you know, a lot of money, you know, a couple $1 million in a day or $5 million in a week or something. First, it's all the little boring things. If you the person who doesn't want to do those things is not going to be wealthy from entrepreneurship, is not going to be wealthy from investment, is not going to be world champion. It's the same thing. You have to do these little boring things that no one understands, no one wants to do, but then the results can be very big later.
Eu penso também.
You say, he's right. He say, he's right. I think it's exactly the same. Sometimes I teach class and people get bored with my class because I go over details for a long time. And sometimes I go over an hour in the class just to teaching a jab and straight right hand. And people say, oh, I already know this. Yeah, you know this, but you got to keep drilling and you got to keep doing until you get it perfect, you know, and that's how it is. For example, in the pandemic, I have a place to go and I never stop going. Even sometimes I go by myself. I have nobody to tell me what time to go, anything. I knew, and that's what I did. I went after every day and I knew what the place that I wanted to go, what I have to do. Yeah, he said in the pandemic, everything was stopped. There was no sports going on except the UFC, but he was not UFC yet. He was fighting a Glory, and Glory had no fight and no date to come back. But he knew that whatever happens, when the event come back, they want the fighters, and they don't care about if the fighters are prepared or not, right? So what he did is like, you know, I'm going to train, and I'm going to work, and I'm going to be prepared. And eventually, later on, they got him a fight in Glory, and you know, he is where he is today. He never stopped. He keep training, even though the pandemic was nothing open and there's no vision where he's going to come back. He just focused on the training.
Yeah, respect is why he's champion.
Yeah.
Grande respeito, por isso que você é campeão.
You know, I say to my people, to my clients, that you don't get to, when a crisis happens, when a big opportunity happens, like 2009, like 2020, these things only happen, you know, every 7 years. Last time was 11 years. When those opportunities happen, you don't go to war with the army you wish you had. You go to war with the preparation, with the army you make during peace times. When everybody else is bored and I can take the year off, I guess, and you're still training. Of course that person's going to win. They earned the right to win.
Com certeza. É igual oportunidade, né?
Yeah, he say, you know, sometimes you wait, like for example, it's kind of wait a little bit too long. He thought in his mind to do the debut in UFC, but he keep training, and the controversy come. You know, he injured his ligaments 4 weeks before the debut, but. He had to do it, and all the fights he have with Sean Strickland, he hurt his knee, he broke his finger on another fight that I think was against Bruno. And this fight, he broke his toe 2 weeks before the fight. He broke the other toe in the fight. Now he have broke 2 broken toes. But the thing is, he wouldn't stop. He have the opportunity and he have his goals. And the thing is not going to stop his goals. That's the opportunity he have. And he could, as a champion, he could postpone the fight and say, no, I can't fight right now. I just broke my toe. But he said I could lose focus in it. And that was my focus. That was my opportunity. UFC 300 is so big, and he went after it. And the results is what you guys see.
I have to ask, I have Herb Dean was texting me from the fights. Herb Dean texts me at UFC 300 Saturday. Herb is texting me a picture of him and Royce.
Yeah. O Rob Dean, esse aí foi no UFC 300, ele e o Royce Gracie.
Royce told me send you this.
É.
So then, 1 hour later, you telling Herb.
Uma hora depois você falou com o Rob.
What do you say to Herb? Do you remember you say some words to him when you stop him before the knockout?
Você falou alguma coisa com ele?
Eu não vi ele depois, não. Não. Só parei, só ele e continuei.
He said, no, he didn't say anything. He just stopped him.
No words.
Mas o que você pensou?
Cara,
I asked him, what are you thinking, you know? Because he didn't say anything.
Pô, tava focado, né? Eu tinha um plano, um objetivo.
Yeah, that's what we talk about. I couldn't lose the opportunity, you know. I was in the move. I was finding my distance, you know, and everything is the way it is. I'm looking. I'm starting the guys. I'm starting the distance, and the kick hit a low over there, but you know it didn't hurt that much. And I saw he didn't take the focus. He was keeping the eyes on the opponent, but he saw the guys is coming over here, and he's like, no. I got this, and right after that was the left hook. As we're talking about, we can't lose the focus and be distracted by another things, you know, especially when you're in the move.
Ali foi.
It was something that he aware because he was talking too much, he was saying too much things, and in the beginning he started respecting, but then he starts talking too much, make a bunch of videos. He stayed quiet, just observing, but he thought about it. He said to the guys before that's what he was gonna do, because if I knock him out or get a submission, I'm just gonna go like this and say this is it, you know, and that's what I did. Another thing, when you go to a fight, you gotta know that you're going confident, but you gotta know there is a possibility that you can lose too. So you know, you're not the time going in, I think I'm not gonna lose, because yes, I am afraid to lose, but that's what keeps me sharp on my toes.
You say this all the time, that the way that I think, the way that he thinks, a lot of similarities. And you see sometimes I make a lot of money, I lose a lot of money some days, and it doesn't distract me. It's not a big thing. I still have things to do today. I'm going to work on my goals. I'm going to accomplish my goals. We're going to get shit done. I am aware that bad things can happen, that you could lose a lot of money, you could have big problems in business. It's not good to lie to yourself or deny those things. It's good to be aware of many things could happen bad, so let's have good preparation. It's like, not this bad thing, not that bad thing. You know, take care of it before it's a problem. Mm-hmm. And some people, you know, they're very cocky. Like you said, they think, like, they act like they can't lose, so they're too macho, too cocky. And how does he think about this? Does he find that I like that fear of loss, or fear that something bad could happen? It keeps me sharp, the way you just said. It keeps my brain working good. Okay, I'm not going to let this happen. I'm not going to let that happen. Maybe there's going to be some problem, but all the problems that I can fix, I'm going to take care of, you know? How does he think about this? Does he like having that, not fear, but that awareness, like, hey, this could go bad, so let me make sure this is good.
Cara, é o foco que eu tenho, né? O objetivo que eu tenho. Pô, o Glover sabe, pô.
Yeah, he say, like, I know about his story. He was grow up in a favela, and he have no money, very simple family, and he start with a bicycle, and then later on he bought an old motorcycle, and he thought in his life, like, maybe one day it's possible I can buy a car, you know, but even to buy a house for him was out of his reality. He never even, at that time, he never even thought he could buy a house, you know, but he wanted to do something. He had to focus, and he wanted to do something to change his life and to change his parents' life. And the time that he's working, and then he start working, and problems for him, more in the training, but the personal problem will come true. It doesn't matter how perfect your life is, you're gonna have a personal problem. What you have to do is you gotta solve what you can, and even the problem that sometimes you can't solve, you just gotta have to face it and do it. Don't let that bring you down on your mind. Stay focused on your goal, because you can't solve every problem, especially like a lot of the time it's personal problem, you know, that you're not gonna be able to solve, especially when you're on the goal to go for the fight.
Yeah. I grew up, the home that I lived in for my childhood was like, I sold for $60,000. It's worth like $60,000.
Ele cresceu numa casa muito ruim, assim, que a casa que ele vendeu por $60 mil, a casa que ele cresceu. Uma casa bem simples, né?
And then as an adult, because looking at those opportunities like stock market, entrepreneurship, being good business, doing good business with people as an entrepreneur, making good investments in the stock market, especially when other people are scared, when other people too scared to invest, don't know what to do, doing those little boring things, soon, 1 year, 3 years, I don't know, we have $100 million. Mm-hmm. So from growing up with nothing yeah. Like soon $100 million. I think doing those little boring things we talk about, like nobody want to do the hard work. Nobody wants to do those things. They want to do the exciting, flashy thing.
São esses detalhes, igual eu vejo.
You say a lot of the fighters don't, for example, a lot of the fighters do it. They like to do what they want to do. For example, a lot of the fighters don't like to run. And he run because he run 5 miles every day. 3 times a week, but not every time he wants to run, and sometimes he run like a 2 mile and he say, I got 3 more miles to run. And he don't think it there. He stop thinking of how much he gotta run. He just gotta do it. And like you say, the same thing that you say, you have to be insistent and very patient about it, and keep doing the things. Sometimes you're gonna do things that you like, and sometimes you're gonna do things that you don't like. But they all need to be done to accomplish the goals, whatever you want.
For sure. Maybe something he finds funny. The last time I thought about quitting MMA was more than 2 years ago, and I was only training 4 months at the time. And Chuck Liddell come and beat me up for 3 days, and I couldn't stand. I couldn't stand up. I had bruises almost 2 weeks. And I thought about this. I thought, what are you doing? What's wrong with you? About myself. Mm-hmm. I was never upset with Chuck. Chuck did what Chuck is. He's Chuck. And he would never try to hurt me. He just Chuck. But I thought of what are you doing? Why are you doing this to yourself? And I thought, well, if you want to be good at this is the process. And I never complained. I never complained to myself even. I had a couple serious injuries. I need surgery, 2 things to fix, or they're never going to be fixed. But I never complained again to myself. You never hear me complaining. That was the last time I thought, okay, this is the process. So just do the thing, be committed to do the thing. And over time, you'll be very good. So.
Yeah.
Tá bem, né?
Tá bem, you're good. You're doing good.
Yeah, that's what it is. Any better shortcut than, doing the work, finding a great coach or mentor and doing the work? Is there any better shortcut to be champion than finding a great coach and just doing the work?
Não, se não for dessa forma, né? Tá com as pessoas certas.
E trabalhar duro.
Trabalhar duro, eu não conheço.
He say, no, I don't know anything else. Find the right people, the right mentors, and work hard. You say, if it's not this way, I don't know any other method.
Yeah. I think.
Do you know, Derek?
That's the best way that I found.
Eu perguntei se ele sabe, se ele souber, ele fala para nós. He say, you know, let us know. If you don't know, it's hard work. Yeah.
Yeah, I think very important part is doing the things the other men don't want to do. That there's this thought out there. People on the internet think like they want to get rich quick. They want to make big money, big success, quick. And if you could just tolerate getting rich slow, but make sure you get rich. Mm-hmm. Make sure that and is those boring things, doing things the other people are too lazy or too stupid to do. This is the important thing. This is the important thing to me. This is the way that you separate that. Many people give up.
Man for the boys.
Yeah, they give up here, and then there's another a person that's a little tougher. They give up here, and they give up here, and they give up, and they give up. And there's very few people that they're going to say, I don't give a fuck. I'm going to do the thing. I don't care if it hurts. I don't care if my girlfriend leaves. I don't care whatever else happens. If I don't die, I'm going to do the thing. And those are the people that I think, if you can think like this for a long time, you're going to have success. You're going to do much better than the others.
Às vezes a gente fala.
Yeah, he say sometimes he give advice to people, and some people would say, oh, it's easy for you, everything's happy for you, you got a lot of money. But he say, I'm not talking because somebody tell me or I read somewhere and I'm telling you from my own experience. I was there where you are, but I work my ass off to get out of there here, and you can do it too, and that's the advice that he give. You do it for the experience.
That's the important part. You can do it too. Even you. Even you.
É muito importante. Você pode fazer também. Até você. Falando com os caras.
These shirts are say, choose to conquer. His says money. Money doesn't sleep, but
a sua tá falando assim, o dinheiro não dorme. Entendeu? Aí a nossa aqui tá falando assim, eu escolho a conquista.
Just conquista, just choose to conquer is a choice. Is a choice you could do better. You could overcome your current circumstance and have a better circumstance, better situation in life. What would he like to say that someone here is doing good, but they know they're not doing the best they could do. They know they could be even better. What advice does Alex have to have high-level results, champion results, to separate the people who they're thinking about success with the people who really want success? What advice does he have to help them make a decision?
Bom, primeiramente acho que tem que ter disciplina, né? Muitas pessoas sabem da minha história, né? Problema com álcool. Tentei parar várias vezes.
Yeah, he say discipline is the most important. A lot of people know his story. He was alcoholic and he trying to stop. He was alcoholic and he tried to stop many times, and he was go back to the drinking. But then he realized, if I really want to do this, I have to stop. So he stopped completely. He never drink anymore, and go back to choose whatever you choose in life. Keep doing those boring things. Keep doing and keep training, and surround yourself with the good people. Like you talk about myself, I help him training, but also surround yourself with people that maybe he's not just gonna help you with financial, but he's gonna help you with good advising, so you can go up. So always surround yourself with the good people, have a great discipline, and go after, because this is the process. It's no easier process.
Fact. True.
Fato. Verdade.
I hear after he won his last fight, UFC 300, he's talking about going to heavyweight.
Pesado.
He say he put it out there. He say that's something that he wants to do. He wants to fight in a heavyweight, and he put out that. Not everything is in his control, but he just let everybody know that that's what he wants to do eventually. And he say, you can ask him. I bet that you like to see him fight in a heavyweight too, and anyone would like to see him fight in a heavyweight.
I'd like to see him keep winning, and I know many of the heavyweight guys for sure. He could beat those guys. I'd like to see him keep winning and be healthy. But of course, if this is his calling, and if this is something he chooses, of course the world is going to be very excited that maybe the first 3-division champion at UFC.
Chama. Say chama.
Chama. Thank you very much. Respect to you, Glover. Respect to Alex. Thank you very much for making the time. Very busy week, very busy life. And everybody want to talk to you right now. So this is the first interview after UFC 300. And again, big respect. Thank you for making the time.
Não, eu que agradeço também.
He say, I'm always coming over here. He thank you, of course, because I'm always come over here and I talk a lot about you. I talk how your mind work a little bit, and he start getting interested about it and to meet you because, like I say, something that I say to you, your mentality seems like different ways, of course, in the fighting, you in the financial, don't care about the ups and downs. You guys stay the same. You saw his video when he broke his toe, he was there, stay the same. And that's you when you lose $1 million, you're like, but he say that, yes, like Glover say, he apologized too because the English, you wish to speak more English, to talk more, but he also have another good person that can translate for him. And like he said before earlier, surround yourself with good people. And I talk good about you, and he wants to know, he wants to get around you, and he thank you in any advice that you can give. He's always gonna win. Surround yourself with the people with the same goals.
I don't touch anybody's money. I don't manage anybody's money, but very happy to help him any way I can, and happy to learn from him. We're working on some kicks yesterday together in the training room, so grateful and happy to learn from Alex, and anything I could help with. I don't want to touch his money. I don't manage nobody's money, but I'd be happy to help.
Obrigado.
Thank you.
Respect. Thank you.
Respect. Thank you, man.
Thank you. Choose to conquer.
Choose to conquer.
Alex, choose to conquer.
Choose to conquer? Chama.
Choose to conquer.
Shama.
Chama.
You watch this video all the way through, and that tells me you're dedicated to learning more and earning far above average outcomes in your life. Congratulations for that. But now it's time to take action. If you could have earned those results by yourself, you would have done it already. My head coach has opened up a few spots on his high-demand calendar for an in-person, one-on-one strategy session to help you. On this call, we'll give you pragmatic advice that you can implement tonight to get laser-focused on the right metrics and leave mediocrity far behind in your past. Click that link right now in the description below and apply for your call immediately. Do it now.